Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 12 of the Revenants Gaming Final Fantasy commentary. This is Loghain F, and this part is actually going to be pretty short because I don't know. I've been having difficulties like recording, like making sure that Steam was actually recording. I don't know. It was kind of tricky. There have been multiple times where I've actually had to do some do-overs, but yeah. So in this part, we're primarily going to be getting our new form of transportation, the ever so popular Final Fantasy Airship. Yeah, that's a staple in the series. Eventually, get the Airship, and the models are generally pretty similar in the pixel remasters, anyway. So, all right, and this is the good old Levy Stone. You obtain an airship. Awesome. Alright, so now we move on to the next bit. I imagine this next bit is, technically speaking, not very. It's not necessary. It technically isn't mandatory, but doing this task is highly encouraged given some hurdles you will face in the end game. But yeah. We are going to be going to the Citadel of Trials. Yes. First, we gotta do the long walk. As always, I, edit out the random encounters unless they're from monsters and boxes, or they're just unskippable encounters. So, yeah. All right. I'm sorry, not a whole lot goes on in this part. It's just I kind of just had I had a very frustrating time making sure the recording worked, and yeah, this is a detour I probably should have cut out. But anyway, all right, Citadel of Trials. All right, yeah, so yep, this is what we got to use the crown for. You got to go through the trials. So yeah, this area is actually kind of a puzzle of teleporting paths. Just take the paths that I show here. No need for me to talk over what you're already seeing. So yeah. So you're probably wondering, what is the deal with the Citadel of Trials? Well, you get an item in this that actually allows you to upgrade your classes. Yes, like all 6 of the classes available actually have their own upgraded class that you have to go through this ordeal to get. And, yeah. And as you remember, for this playthrough, I got the warrior, or the thief, the black mage, and the white mage, which those are like the default classes. But yeah, so yeah, potion, which is kind of a laughable. Honestly, that's kind of a laughable item to get at this point, considering how little a potion actually refills and how high our health is. So, yeah, a high potion would have been nice, but that's just me. Sorry, there's not a whole lot to talk about in this part. I mean, it's just sorry, there's not a whole lot to talk about in this part. You're just going through a maze, a puzzle of sorts. So yeah, the next I'm having to cut these parts a bit shorter than I'd like. I've recorded, as of this audio recording, I've recorded all the actual gameplay footage, and now all I got to do is edit it down, and All I got to do is edit it down, and I shall have stuff for the remainder of the playthrough. Stuff for the remainder of the playthrough. This playthrough will actually be 20 parts. If I were more confident in my recording capabilities, it would have been, I don't know, maybe 15 parts, but let's just say I was very paranoid. I was on vacation. Thank God I was on vacation, and I had the spare time to just mow through. And I had the spare time to just get through this, so yeah. Oh yeah, as you saw, that's Scourge. I was wrong when I've been playing too much of the later games. Scourge actually is a one-shot ability, and also I changed the ice armor because, I got so used to enemies using fire moves, and ice armor protects against that. Which is kind of a misleading title, but that's just me. So yeah, the dragon zombies, really not much of a fight here. And yeah, just since they're undead, use Diaga and Fire Aga. Alright. Thank you all for watching. This is Loghain F signing off. I'll see you guys in the next, hopefully longer part. Bye.